what is this a direct result of, in your view? Is this, the fact that people are just not watching Netflix as much as they used to? Is this the fact that people are sharing passwords, or that, frankly, there are just so many other options? Because when I turn on Netflix, and this speaks to my social life clearly, there's just not that much to watch.
Quite frankly, I think you hit the heart of it right off. I don't think they're that effective on programming execution for spending $18 billion in cash this year. The miss in the quarter was actually fairly slight. I mean, you just need to tweak the monthly churn a little bit. It's not hard to go from, we were at 1.2 million inclusive of the Russian effect to the negative 200K. But, 2Q is also not looking good. And frankly, they were fairly droopy on not having formal guidance for all of 22 and 23, but still saying, revenue growth was apt to hover below 10% and margin around 20%. And frankly, it's going to be difficult to do a reset of the business, eliminating password sharing and, moving toward an advertising model without, cannibalizing some of the existing, full pay customers. We think Netflix is actually getting it's more or less its fair share of U.S. TV total spending of about $210 billion, last year, and certainly heavily over-indexing in the SVOD category, where there's just ever more competition, and certainly the AVOD category that they're looking at is also highly competitive with your parent company, NBC Universal, and others heavily engaged.
Yeah. I mean, how much of this is just sort of a post-pandemic slump in your view? I mean, people want experiences and less of the sitting at home on the couch.
There's certainly some of that, although I think people still have a fairly high propensity to sit at home on the couch. I think even in hindsight, it's difficult for the company to ascertain, just how much demand was pulled forward by COVID. Honestly, they seem even a little bit inconsistent in terms of discussing the benefit from Squid Game in Q4 of last year. They were really saying, it didn't make that much difference. And then, this quarter, they seem to say it made a lot more difference. And some of the confusion just really arose from trying to ascertain the delta from COVID. So I think there's some of that, but frankly, for spending $18 billion relative to some other alternatives on the programming side, I don't think they're having wonderful execution. I think even they admit that at this point.